another episode of Money Moves with Myth 2.0, the podcast. So, in today's video, we're going to be talking about how women are transitioning from regular women to the 304s that you know, we see out here and stuff like that. So if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. You know, if you're rocking with the content, thumbs up the video. Because we got a lot to share here, guys. We got a lot to share here. So, you know, what's what is determined, you know, women becoming the 304s, you know. Social media has a lot to do with this. Not only social media, um, the music and the culture for modern women is pointing most modern women to the lifestyle of the 304s. You know, but when you hit that lovely mark as a 304, what's next for you? You know, what's next? We got Michael Grant in the building. What's up, homie? What's next? What's next for modern women after you hit the 304? You transition from modern woman, eligible. Eligible for man, um, and and then something happens, guys. It seems like most modern women skip this stage when their value is extremely high. They skip this stage when their value is extremely high. When they can literally get with a guy who's looking for a certain type of woman, to be in a long term relationship with. And a lot of modern women are missing out on this opportunity. But don't get it twisted. Some of these ladies are getting married. They get married for about 5 years, 3 years, get married, then they end up in a divorce, you know, um, claiming that the relationship that they're in with this guy or whoever they're dating is Michael said he looking for a Southern Belle. Oh yeah. I think the best option for most modern men now is to go overseas. You know, go overseas. Because with the culture of modern women, the modern women in America, we have seen the evolution of modern women here in this country. We have seen the evolution of of feminism. We have seen the evolution of the Me Too movement. You know, and other things that women complain about. You know, there's a lot of issues that women complain that they're getting an unfair deal at, and it so happens to interfere with what a lot of men need in women. So a lot of these ladies go about their merry business, guys. They go about their merry business because nowadays women don't have to be in a relationship. They don't have to be in a relationship. You know, a lot of these ladies, you know, back in the day, guys, when men was usually was the head of households, you know, which it should be. A man should be the head of household. But women was not. You wouldn't see women at warehouses like you do today. You know, we see women all across the globe doing all different types of jobs now, and they can sustain. A lot of them, a lot of women are able to sustain careers where they make a substantial amount of income. You know, and and some of these women are choosing to be single. So the funny part about it is, the funny part about it is that later on down the line, a lot of these ladies come back to um they'll come back a lot of these ladies come back to their senses when they get done um trying to be them trying to compete with a man. You know, 9 times out of 10, ladies, you're going to lose trying to compete with a man, because men, our biological clocks are totally different. Let me say that again. Our biological clocks are totally different. Nobody's going out to clubs to see women who is 50 plus years old. You know, nobody's going to clubs to see women who is 45 plus years old. Usually, guys are going to go see younger chicks, and that's what I'm saying. Like, the older a woman gets, beauty fades. Her beauty starts to fade. She starts to not be able to carry life anymore. You know, menopause and stuff like that. But for men, you know, most of us guys, we end up hitting the peak in our careers once we're, you know, 40 years old, 35, 40 years old. And that dating span for men is a lot longer, you know, a lot more spacious, because a man who's 40 years old can date women from 20 to 40, you know, and and possibly get married with younger chicks as well. But the thing about it is, most guys is not gonna want to marry. The guys, just get the likes up, guys. Get them likes up. Thumbs up the video. Let's get the likes up. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy. The transformation of a regular woman into a 304. You know, 304s are made by the person. 304s are made by the female. You know, we're not just saying, guys are not just coming out and saying that, oh, she's a 304. You know, we're not just coming out and saying that. You know, a lot of women put themselves in that position where they're now a 304. You know, they're a 304 in the market. The market, it will only give what you deserve. The market will only give what you deserve. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to see what's going on with this stand. It's acting funny. So we got a lot of people saying hi. You don't have to. If you're replying hi in the comments so many times, I'm gonna block you from the channel. Guys, I'm gonna get to the comments, guys. If you want to be seen, because I'm pretty sure that people who keep commenting hi over and over again wants to be seen. If you want to be seen so much, hit the super chat. Because if you are repeatedly typing the same message in the comments, I'm gonna block you. So this is your warning. Marcio Garza, this is your warning. Alright, cool K. I'm gonna go ahead and put you in timeout for 10 minutes. Guys, and you're doing this to yourself. There's no reason why you should be spamming the comments like this. There's no reason for you to be spamming the comments like this. 1-3 night, guys, like I just said, stop posting the same word in the comment over and over again. I can't even get to other people's messages, guys. I can't even get to other people's messages because you got some idiots in here who want to repeatedly say hi. If you wanted to support me and you really wanted to see me that much, you would super chat. That's going to override everything, guys. That's going to override everything. I'm not going to do this. We got Mosh Pit Madness in the building. How you doing, brother? I remember you. I got you on the ball. Mosh Pit Madness. Everybody, let's give Mosh Pit Madness a shout out. This is the guy who has super chatted the most on this channel so far. You know, I think he hit me with a $19.99 super chat. That's on the basketball. I told you guys the way to get on the ball is to hit the super chat. So we got people spamming back to back, guys. Give me a second. We got people spamming back to back. Everybody who's spamming right now, everybody who's spamming is going to timeout for 10 minutes. So you're not going to be able to comment for 10 minutes. Everybody who's saying hi over and over again in the comments is going in timeout for 10 minutes. MB chill. Get the joke. I already have 2 balls, broski. Jack RMC. I'm gonna put you in timeout just because you're ignorant. Adventure Sing. I know you geeked. No, I'm not. I'm not geeked. Joe Brady said hi. How you doing, brother? The CA headquarters is underneath Walmart. I got drugs in my... Okay, guys, so Rip Music, Biz Marty. Guys, I do read the comments, guys. I do read the comments. I do read the comments. Merry Christmas. How's your Sunday going tonight? My Sunday's going good. So guys, we're going to get back into the topic. If anybody wants to have questions read, I'm going to come back to the comments. You know how to do that. You should hit the super chat. I got to get to the super chats ASAP because you guys are supporting the channel. So, Flip Gaming. I'm blocking all nonsense. Flip Gaming just said, "Are you gay?" Question mark. So I'm permanently blocking people like that from the channel. permanently blocking you from the channel. But guys, the thing about it is, modern women, clanker, 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 clanker. The thing about it is, a lot of these ladies are voluntarily putting themselves in a position to be a 304. You know, and as you guys know, most successful men are not out here looking for women with this extremely high body count. You know, women who are these so-called Instagram models. And Freddie's blocked from the channel. He's blocked from the channel. Guys, I hate I have to do this, but the only way we can get to the real people who's really, you know, trying to interact with the video and stuff like that, I gotta block people. I'm not gonna sit here and, like, a lot of people don't deserve to be on this channel. You know, the time wasters. Like, I'm going through the comments, looking through the comments. Cornelius said, "What are you talking about?" So what we're talking about is the transition of a regular qualified woman into a 304. And what's next for 304s after they become a 304? That's what we were talking about. Antonio Sheridan, are we talking about black women or Latina for a white woman or Mexican? We're talking, when we say modern women, we talking about westernized modern women, first world country modern women, like countries like the United Kingdom, United States of America is the prime example of places that is infested with the ideologies that modern women are walking around with now. You know, USA a city. Hello, what's up? We just got a super chat. March Pit Madness 4.99. Thank you, brother. He said, I followed this guy advice and it made me a millionaire. Dixon, your ass is in the building. Facts. Facts, guys. You have to believe. You have to believe. You have to put in consistency. You know, consistency is the only way. It's the only way that you're gonna succeed, guys. You know, it's just like you're a horrible employee, guys. Imagine that. You're a horrible employee. But the thing about it is you're consistent. Like, there's a guy who comes to work, but he's not consistent like you. He don't show up every day on time. You know, but you're always there. You know. So you end up getting a raise besides the guy who is more qualified than you. Sandra, if you're gonna ask those type of questions, Sandra Seven Pursuer, then I'm gonna bid you a good night, and you'll be blocked from the channel permanently. You know. Hi, Uncle. Hey, Jim. I'm trying to unblock you, bro. I'm gonna unblock your old YouTube channel. Jim, because I don't want to get rid of you. You know, I think that you're a loyal fan to this channel so far. Sometimes, you know, you get on my nerves with some of the crazy comments that you be saying and stuff like that. But overall, you're not a bad person, and I will be unblocking you eventually. So keep checking that other YouTube channel, and you'll be unblocked. He said, Kobe. Kobe said block Sandra. That's OD. Talk about your 6'7". You know, Mosh Pit Madness showing love to the show, love to the channel, guys. You know, how many of you other guys want to show love to the channel today? You know, we got a lot of people talking in the comments. We got a lot of people talking in the comments, but KC like Cassie asks, "Are you in Memphis?" I'm gonna let you figure that out. How about that? You know, I'm gonna let you wonder. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not telling anybody exactly where I'm at. Hey, I'm out here in Miami, Florida. Shout out to Miami. Why your John so purple? You know, because purple is some of the goodest flower, goodest buds you can smoke. Jesse said, "Do you want a gift?" I sure do. I want an owl. Jesse, if you can give me an owl, you will make my day. But I don't mind any gifts, but I just like them owl gifts. You know, a lot of people don't have them owls in their collection. Jesse just sent me a flying heart, guys. Shout out to Jesse. You know, thanks for the gifts, guys. Thanks for the gifts. There we go. Let's get the party started. 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 We're getting the party started for Jesse in here. Guys, eventually we're gonna have shots, guys. We're gonna have shots on the live. And those shots are gonna cost money. So if you guys want to get me filthy intoxicated and you want to hear some of the craziest stuff, you're gonna have to pay for me to hit the shots. I'm not just hitting the shots for free. Kobe said Kobe's hating in the chats. Kobe's hating in the chats. Mosh Pit Madness supporting the channel. Appreciate you with the gift. Thank you with the gift. AJ said, I think it's over for me. My deathbed is waiting for me. I'm lost in life. Well, what happened? Why do you think that life is over for you? We can talk about this, man. We can make something out of nothing. I could go to the gas station and talk to locals. Laugh out loud. You know. Oh yeah, we getting the party started in here. Goldman Jenkins said, "Damn, AJ. I don't know who AJ is or whatever, you know, but right now we're getting support to the channel. We're getting super chats. Shout out to Mosh Pit Madness. We got super chats. We're getting gifts as we speak. You know, shout out to Jesse. You know, AJ said, I have no direction in life. Well, buddy, we can talk about that, buddy. We can talk about that. You know, we can talk about that. There we go. We getting we got a new gift. Person sent a gift. We got Goldman Jenkins just sent me a happy poop, and I don't know how he knew that I just before I actually did this live, I just had a happy poop. I just had a happy poop. 11 deuce. There we go. We got another guy sending a gift. David Plots. He's sending the hundred emoji 2 times. 2 times he in the building. AJ, you have any skills? AJ said Mosh Pit, you don't understand. That's what we're here for, AJ. I want you, AJ. AJ, I want you to be a part of this channel, AJ. Hey guys, a lot of you guys, I need people like AJ, Mosh Pit Madness. I need you guys to get a membership to the channel, guys. The memberships are $1.99. And we're gonna network together. The memberships, VIP memberships to the channel are $1.99. So you guys get you a membership to the channel, guys. You know, like we got a guy in here who's depressed. He said he played basketball. He feel that life is over for him. The Goldman Jenkins said we gonna smoke blunts, or I'm not smoking no green, guys. I'm not smoking. I got it right here. I'm not smoking no green until we got at least $20 and support to the channel. Right now we're at a little over $5, guys. A little over $5. We got Pakistan in the building. Don't be coming in here trying to blow up the channel now. No disrespect. Don't come over here trying to blow up nothing. I'm messing with you, messing with you, Packer. Where is Slavia? Life is a game. We got David Plot. He said life is a game. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. If death is staring you in the face, smile and finish the game. These are facts. David just hit us with some knowledge. These are facts. Life is a game. And if you don't think life is a game, then maybe that's the reason why you can't, you having bad success with women, in life. I got a gym membership and inconsistent. Well, gym membership is different than a channel membership, guys. That's why I tell a lot of you guys to grab you a channel membership. All disrespect. Lengthy or gritty unk? Neither. Hung Mo 3. I'm about to block you. Casey is right, AJ. You gotta learn to be comfortable in your own skin and not compare yourself to others. Facts. Dude just worried about his pockets. Casey likes Casey. Dude's just worried about his pocket. Guys, you gotta know that this is a show. This is my show, guys, and people support if they want to support. I get support on every live, guys. But just because you're broke don't mean you gotta throw salt and say that, I'm just worried about pockets. Hey, Hung Mo 3, you're out of here, brother. You're out of here. You can't talk like that in the comments. There's ladies talking about Jesus in the comments. There's women talking about Jesus in the comments. If you get turned down 20 times, can you just give up because all the women are the same, right? I never said all the women were the same, Antonio. I never said all the women are the same. How about that? Lena Gentis said, "What up, man? What's up? How you doing? I broke my edging steak while yipping the skibby toilet. but you did. David, I don't want to make a YouTube. I don't even post on social media. He's a liar. AJ, I'm starting to think you're a liar, bro. You said you don't post on social media, but you're on the channel right now. It's crazy. Lena Jensen said you're doing good. Yes, I'm doing awesome, doing pretty good. What's your favorite movie? Um, I can't think of it right now. But I am a horror. I love horror and action. I like zombies and stuff like that. You know. He said I watch people lives. I love horror movies too. Good. Oh yeah, The Walking Dead, bro, one of the best. I don't know if they got an Oscar for that series, The Walking Dead, but yeah, they need an Oscar. Sometimes I cry myself to sleep. Best show ever, and it was. It kept me engaged the whole time. And there we go with the comments, guys. There we go with the comments. It's crazy. I think we just got a subscription to the channel. Whoever just subscribed, thank you for subscribing. How old are you? I am 35. 35. Nice try, Diddler. AJ said he's 24. You see, AJ, you got your whole life ahead of you, brother. You're nothing but 24 years old. You know, um, you're not supposed to be rich right now. You know, just because some guys make it out being rich at 24, you got your NBA young boys, your Kodak Blacks, and other people who are very financially successful. Most of us, we're just normal men, and we have to work, and eventually, once we get older and get more experience, your income is going to go up. You just got to face those facts. Stop looking at everybody else and look at yourself and find things that actually make you happy. Devin Hachiro said 25 push-ups. What do I get for 25 push-ups, brother? How about that? What do I get for doing 25 push-ups? Julian just sent the gift. He said hi. Shout out to Julian Olivia. Olivas. It's be hard pronouncing some of y'all names. Samantha's Sanders fried chicken. My name is Linda. Oh, what's up, Linda? Are you from the live from yesterday? Aloha Akbar. Oh, I don't know what that means, but Allah Akbar to you too. How about that? I'm gonna cry myself to the gym. 30 push-ups. What's up, sweet cheeks? You got me messed up. AJ, it's gonna be okay, man. Yeah, AJ, you can't be going around crying, and stuff like that. You're gonna have to, all my early 20s, I was homeless. Let me say that again. All my early 20s, I was homeless. And and a little of my late 20s. And you can't go around crying just because of your situation. Only you can make your situation better, bro. You in the comments crying and stuff, bro. We Fallout said, "How's your day?" My day's going good. My day's going good. Comrade Nod said, "What's Hawaii?" I don't understand what you're saying. My fingers still stink from the last time we linked up. Dark Musician said, "What's up, Ninja? What's up? What's up? What city do you live in?" I didn't tell you. It's the city I live in is. I'm gonna let everybody guess. How about that? How about let's play the guessing game? I'll box you, bro. You ain't gonna win. You ain't gonna win. I promise you that. Max Tennessee said he's from Ohio. Juliana said, "Fresno, please wipe the spit off the corner of your mouth." There's no spit on the corner of my mouth. There's no spit on the corner of my mouth, man. Why you trying to act like I won't box you up? Stogie's inside is crazy. I feel like having a cat inside the house is crazy. How about that? Everybody fill out. Mosh Pit Madden said, "Shout out 513. 513 in the building." He said Texas. Jay Raymond says, "Shout out 209. I don't even know the area code 209. I don't know where that is. I'm from Texas. No, there ain't no spit on the side of your mouth. And it ain't. Chaos King. So how's the women in your cities? I got my pit bull in the house. Yeah, ain't no pit bull about to be in my house, man. Ain't no pit bull about to be in my house. The dogs belong outside in they dog house. How about that? Make good choices for better livings. Simply, really. I mean, it could be simple, but since life is a game, like we were saying earlier, since life is a game, then there's all type of obstacles that, even though you're making good choices, you got to make extra strategic choices in the life we live today. Because you can see a chick and she looks innocent and beautiful. She looks like she's not really out there like that. And the whole time she is. She has her OnlyFans. She's been out there since she was younger. And she's out to get you. Maverick steady talking about boxing. Is it Phoenix? No, it's not Phoenix. I'm not going to tell you. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. So who else is in financial chaos right now? Who else is in financial chaos and they need help? Joseph Money said, "What defines his a man? His purpose." You know, I think every man has a purpose, a sole purpose. He has an end goal. To me, that's what defines a man. Hard working man. Somebody said blacks need to be up when the rooster crows. That's a good idea. Roland said, "I'm in absolutely financial chaos, but I'm starting not to care anymore." And that's how society wants you. Society wants you like that, to give up, give in, get beat so much that you don't get back up. You know, you can't think like that. Um, we got somebody posting racial comments in the chat. I'm blocking him from the channel. We can't have that here because this is a community. This is a community full of all different types of people from all over the world, man. You know, I got a lot of people from the United Kingdom be on here. You know, Canada, Switzerland, hippie. Hitbar said, "I'll owe 6,000 on property taxes. I sure hope I can come up with that quickly, or I'm going to get kicked out of my house." So, um, you should. What you should do is you should get $1.99 membership to my channel, and because I buy properties, and you know I buy properties, and yeah, I can take that property off your hands. I could take that property off your hands, you know, and give you something to get you straight to where you need to go. You know, I'll be able to pay the 6,000 on the property taxes, and you won't get kicked out. You know, if you can't pay it, and you will be able to move on. You'll be able to move on with security because I'm gonna give you something. You know, so if you're interested in that, you need to get a membership to the channel, and so we can link. Can't even afford a house yet. It's fine, guys. Most people can't afford a house because houses, and the cost of living nowadays is highly expensive. Make sure you guys. Clint Torres said, "You a slumlord?" No, I ain't. Because when I buy my houses, I'm fixing them up. Fixing my houses up, and regular people can't rent my cribs. You're gonna have to be a nurse. I'm not renting my crib. I'm doing a whole background check on people I rent to. Yeah, so that keeps me from getting with bad people who are not financially stable, who is not gonna pay rent. Guys, man, come on, man. Let's show this channel some love, guys. Let's get the super chats so we can get into this financials. We get into the financials. We change the dynamic of this live Let's get the gifts up. Let's get the super chats up. We about to start answering people's financial questions. So if you guys want to support the channel, the time is now. Then we about to get to it. Julian Olivia said, "I'm gonna subscribe." Go ahead and subscribe, brother. Subscribe to the channel, guys. I'm gonna close this window because it's getting cold. It's freezing, man. Actually. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Enjoy the color. Oh. So we're back. We're back in the building. Back in the place. I like her hat. Thank you. It's old. This is an old hat. Memphis Grizz. Thank you. I will look into that. I live here for 30 years. What state do you live in? What state do you live in? Holy hell. You see, guys, there's a lot of people, guys. A lot of people with personal questions that need to be answered, financial questions that need to be answered. And you never know. There's always somebody around that probably can help you. People just get where they just can't afford it anymore. Facts. Mosh Pit Madness said, "Give me your opinion on Memphis. I got this girl I took to the Christmas party as a plus one. It was pretty much our second date, and I really like her. I don't usually get this way." What do you mean, Mosh Pit Madness? Is the chick you're dating from Memphis? Is the chick you dating from Memphis? So I can better clarify. Give me your opinion on this Memphis. I got this girl. I take her to a Christmas party plus one. She let me know. Let me know, Mosh Pit Madness. She from Memphis. I'm on my way to Christmas Tree Lane. It's the Nutty Professor. Wages have not kept up with expenses, period. And it never does, guys. The system is tilted like that for a reason. The system is tilted like that for a reason, guys. That's why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. He said rough IRA or stocks. Both. Hippie Hybrid said Texas. All right, shout out to Texas. Yeah, I wouldn't mind buying a property in Texas. I wouldn't mind buying a property in Texas. When we getting black Christmas trees, I'm tired of white. I mean, that's a personal preference, brother. A personal preference for you. Yeah, I got kids. My kids don't look at colors. Only thing they know is Santa Claus, presents and toys. My house used to be a homestead, and it took me off of it, and I can't afford it anymore. Oh yeah, that sounds like a nice property. I'm at Goodwill. Should I buy a inflatable black Santa? It's only $10. You better buy it. You better buy the inflatable black Santa. What percent of income to stocks? Okay, guys, we got a good question here, guys. I'm not gonna be giving away the sauce for free all night, man. Let's get the super chats up. Get the super chats and the gifts up, man. I had a live where I got 2,600 gifts on one live. And we haven't covered that yet. We're getting there with the super chat. The super chat put us up there, cause this 4.99 super chat is like 499 gifts. But let's answer. If you guys want serious questions answered, you're gonna have to hit the super chat, man. At least once. At least once. So he said, what percent of income to stocks, guys? This is a great question. This is a great question. So anytime you go to work, every day you go to work, you put, if I was you, I would put 10%, 5 to 10% of what you make into stocks, cryptocurrencies, and etc. and investments. I'm buying it. Thanks, brother. Keeping it on the low like you recommended it. What you mean keeping it on the low like I recommended it? Well, Clint Torres said, laugh my ass off. Whoa, your mama a boa. Thanks, weak ass live. That ain't no sauce. Ready? Well, get up out of here then, bro. Company match is a good place to double that. Holla keeping it holla said hi. What's up? How you doing? Rich man started stealing. He said rich man started stealing from me. It's crazy. Oh yeah, company match is good. Brother man, how you allowed to smoke cigarettes inside? I got kicked out the last crib for that. Because guys, when you own your property, guys, when you own your own property, which I don't own this property, but when you own your own property, like that's why it's better to own. Because like if say for instance this is a condo or apartment, I can't go and knock this wall down. We got Jay in the building. Shout out to Memphis. I can't go knock this wall down. I can't paint this wall or nothing. You know, for all the money we pay, 1,700. This apartment is $1,700 a month for only a 2-bedroom. And the thing about it is, I can't even paint the wall. So I don't give a fuck what they talking about. I'm smoking. As long as you don't, you know, um, um, like I smoke in one area in this house. This the only area that I smoke in. You know, and get your incense. Open the window. Just don't be overdoing it. Don't overdo it. You're gonna get kicked out, guys. And where you live. If you want to know where I live, send a super chat. Guys, I just told you we got to get the support on the channel up, guys. We got to get the supports up. We got to get the gifts up. We got to get the super chats up. For personal questions, you have to super chat. Do you like Gabe? I don't know who that is. Gabe Horn's policies. Remember me last live? Yeah, shout out to Isaiah. It's awesome. Isaiah was here last live. And he was the top donor, I think. last live too. He was the top donor with the donations. Isaiah was the top donor in donations last live, and he subscribed to the YouTube channel. So shout out to Isaiah's awesome. He's back in the building. Libby Collins said, "Can I take your Christmas tree, please?" My kids would not like that. And really, like, once we get a bigger crib, I'm gonna get a bigger tree. Then I'll let you take it after that. Because right now this tree is 6 foot. It's 6 foot. It don't look like it, but it's a tall tree. You know. But the next tree I'm gonna get is gonna be green. I'm gonna have all the bells and whistles on it. All the bells and whistles. You know, it's gonna be colorful. You know, then I'm gonna have that shiny star at the top of the tree. You know. For the kids, you know what I'm saying? Cool K, I just kick you out, Cool K, because you were saying hi so much. I'm gonna block you this time. I'm about to block you. There we go. There we go. You want to continue to put hi? You're permanently blocked from the channel now. Bless them babies. Happy holidays. Facts. Have them make the popcorn garland. It's such a family fun tradition. I'm gonna have to try that. I be seeing people with the little popcorn where you take the needle and you stick it through the popcorn and yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to do that one Christmas. You know. Thanks for the idea. So guys, where do you guys want to take this live, guys? Where are we going with this live? Laugh my ass off. I thought you rolled your eyes at the name Donald Trump. No, I didn't. I didn't do that. K Wizard said it's mad simple and so fun. Make sure they Crockett needles them are the facts. There's nobody get their finger pricked. So where are we taking the live, guys? Where do you guys want to take this live? We can take the live anywhere. And it's up to you. I'm going to let somebody who super chats change the dynamic of the live. If you send a super chat or a super sticker, we can talk about anything, whatever you want to in that super chat. That's what we're gonna take. We're gonna take it. Other than that, guys, we're gonna continue to read the comments. So, guys, quick question. Would you rather marry or get in a relationship with a chick who does OnlyFans or works at a strip club? Would you rather get with a chick who does OnlyFans or work at a strip club? Chicken Nugget, you're blocked from the channel. Trill Dale said hi. What's up? What's up? What's up? Merry Christmas, Matthew Rodner. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, guys. Happy holidays. Take the live to in and out where your mom works on the corner because her slogan and one of you come and you have to come out. David, interesting. Interesting, David. Interesting that your mind made you think of that. It's crazy. Come on, guys. The chat is dead. The chat has died. The chat has died. I gotta get up at 3:30 in the morning. How many people gotta get up early in the morning to go to work? How many of you guys gotta get up early in the morning to go to work? Ah. He said, hey, F that, I called off. Guys, and that's the reason why your check don't be adding up at the end of the week. You know, especially with the wages that a lot of these jobs be paying. I'm trying to get to overtime ASAP if I can. Overtime ASAP, especially like in the summertime. 30 hours overtime. You know, you on overtime by like the week starts Monday. You put a 12, another 12, another 12. Then you're in overtime by Thursday around 12, 1 o'clock. You know, then you work the weekend too. You know, then you put another 11, 12. You all overtime. All overtime. Friday. Saturday, another 12. All overtime. Sunday, 10, 11. All overtime. Shadow Bound for Days said, I hear you. I'm 41. I saved really hard for 20 years now. And that's a good job saving and investing. I hope you invested good as well. But yes, good move. Facts, facts. Yeah, a lot of guys don't want to work a job, man. A lot of dudes out here that they wrapped it up. You know, we live in a time period where a lot of guys want to take it the easy route. The easy route, guys. And the thing and the simple thing about that is that most of us men, we don't have no other choice, you know, but to go the working route first. You know, a lot of dudes try to bypass the working route by doing other things, by selling drugs, by coming up with false ideas or hanging around other people who don't really have much going on. He said after 2008, me and my whole family lost jobs. It woke me up. Oh yeah, and a lot of times we have to go through life experiences. Like sometimes, like serious experience that happen in life, really wakes us up. Like I got hit by a semi. I got hit by an 18 wheeler. I got hit by an 18 wheeler, and when I got hit by that 18 wheeler, and I felt that pain on my ankles and my feet, I was like, oh, this how pain, like this is some of the most excruciating pain I ever felt in my life. You know. Then I was like, dang, bro, I could die. I literally can be unalive. You know. I need to get it together and stop playing, bro. How can we go in Agrita? I don't know what you mean by that. Can I speak to the heavyset white woman with blonde hair of the house, please? Actually my wife is not white. My wife is black, just like me. She's African American. I'm surprised, just like you. How about that? My wife is African American. I never thought that I would be married to an African American woman, but I am, and been married for years. Okay, with all my kids. And, I got a bunch of kids too by the same woman. How about that? Bro, if you drink white monster, then you automatically enter. I don't drink monsters, period. Monsters are for guys who smoke meth. Monsters are for guys who smoke meth. Last time I drank a monster, I thought I was gonna die. I would drink a Red Bull. I drink a couple Red Bulls before I drink a monster. I drink Red Bulls any day. I drink Red Bulls today sometimes before I drink it. I would not. Monsters have chemicals that is not in line with a lot of people's chemistry. That shit is nasty, bro. If you drink white monster, if you turn out the light, you will disappear. No, I won't. We need to. He said, if you turn out the lights, you will disappear. We should try that. We should try that with me standing right in front of you, and then turn the lights out, and then I bet you I don't disappear because I'm a cold cock you right in your chin. I'm gonna knock you out, bro. As soon as the lights go out, just like if we was in prison and you talking, the American white man talk. Because for all my black people on this channel right now, if you notice, like when it comes to racism and stuff like that, I no matter how big the world is, the only people who talk about black people and American black people and racist stuff is American white guys. American white people. I don't understand it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they try to get you to feel some type of way. But don't feel no type of way because American white man is a small percentage of the world. Like white guys in Germany don't consider as white American man. You will never hear them disrespect black people because they have standards about themselves. You'll never hear other race Swedish white man. They're like, no, I'll never say nothing like that. Russian white man. They got white man all over, bro. And they got black man all over the place too. So David, I'm about to block you from the channel. Matter of fact, I'm blocking you now. I'm just saying because we're not going to deal with the racism. It's sad that a lot of American white guys can't get off of that. And black people too. That y'all can't get off of that racism. But the thing about it is the only people who says stuff like that, who says racist and crazy stuff all the time that I hear is American white people. And then you might hear some Spanish dudes might say it. if they don't like black people. You might hear some other people say it, but that's an American thing, guys. It's don't let it get to you. A lot of these people are just trying to play you because life is a game. They're trying to play you because life is a game, guys. They're trying to play you and get you to react emotionally. That's what a lot of for all the good white people out there. I love you. I'm not racist. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had white people in my family. When I was younger coming up, I'm from Memphis. You know, the home of the rhythm and blues, Elvis Presley. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, guys, the only place you hear that at, just remember, is America. So don't even worry about it. Just look at these dudes like they're stupid. Like, with the black jokes. Let them make it. I'm just going to block them from the channel. Cadden Jackson said, fucked up teeth. I'm pretty sure that he's Caucasian. He don't like to hear what I'm saying. You're blocked from the channel. You're blocked from the channel. Can I get a shout out, big bro? My name is... I'm not about to give you a shout out, but I am going to block you from the channel. Chris Hunt. Yeah, you ain't got no money anyway. Talking about, can I get a shout out to Dixon Sider? How about that? You blocked from the channel. I'm American and white, and I care for you, brother. Thank you, Garnett. Garrett Holloway. Thank you. It's just like, you have to care about people from the content of their character, guys. Not the color of their skin. We're all human beings. We're all human beings. The thing about it is, if you don't like a black person, or if you don't like a black person, don't like them for what they did, or the person did. Like, if this dude is a robber, if he's no good, then don't like him. But don't just say, oh, I don't. I mean, everybody has their own opinion. You can hate the whole race if you want to. But like I said, guys, that's usually just an American thing. And it's sad that it's like that. But a lot of American Caucasian people are trying to stop that ideal. But it's still getting spreaded by the ignorant people. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you don't have to deal with that, bro. Like, you do not have to deal with the ignorance. Period. You look trans. You're blocked from the channel. How about that? How about that, buddy? How about you get blocked from the channel? 304s, guys. 304s. Modern women going 304 real fast. It all started with the parents. A kid's not gonna know hate if they're never taught hate. I was raised old school. Facts. That's why, like, my kids would never. I better never hear nothing racial come out of their mouths. Hey, boy, smoking the Mary Jane. That guy said he has a serious question. Well, if you want me to answer your serious question, the guy, send a super chat or a gift and drop it. If you're not first, you're last. That's a lie, because those who are last can be first as well. I remember I was homeless in my early 20s, and that's being last, dead last, at the bottom, homeless. And now I'm not homeless. And there's somebody who's last now. And now I'm first. How about that? You telling the secret sauce, bro. I know I'm telling the secret sauce, but people don't want to pay for the game no more. They want to soak up the game and not pay for it. What is black fatigue? I have no idea what it means, and I never heard people talking about it. Black fatigue. Okay, I'm going to answer that question. Black fatigue is an excuse. It's basically a victim mindset. Black fatigue is an excuse that modern American black people make, especially modern American black women. You know, they go and say, "Oh, I'm black fatigue, and I didn't know that, and I'm an introvert and outrovert, and this and that." It's basically an excuse to put the blame off of themselves onto something else. So they called it black fatigue. I don't believe the only fatigue I believe in is like if you're actually tired and sick. You know, you're working and you're tired. You know, it's black fatigue. You're tired. You know, you've been putting in the work. You know, everybody wondering why you sleep so much because you work so much. Do you dislike other black people who give into stereotypes of selling drugs, robbing, etc.? Um, do you dislike other black people who give into the stereotypes of selling drugs, etc.? For the most part, yes, and for it's a half and half thing because I've been there. Because a lot of times, like when a lot of us black people, you know, you got to understand that a lot of us we're very influenced. We can be influenced easily, especially when it comes to money and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So when we see the rappers and the drug dealers and stuff, and you know, but yeah, yeah, it's crazy that black people give into that stereotype and still give into the stereotype, you know, of not wanting to work a job and retire and honestly start a business and work and invest. But nowadays, there's a lot of black people waking up as well. But we still have a large number of guys who want to be drug dealers and stuff. He said that's a bad thought, right? No, it's not a bad thought, but it's a bad thought to do bad things. It's just like, you know, it's not just black people selling drugs either. But guys, I'm about to hop off the live. I'm about to hop off the live. Y'all done stop supporting the channel. You know, y'all done took me off the topic of the video. Took me off the topic of the video to discuss in the chat for over an hour. And nobody is supporting the channel. Nobody is super chatting, sending gifts. So if you want the channel to continue for a little while longer, then super chat, send a gift. If not, I'm gonna get ready for work in the morning and I'm gonna try to come up with a better video idea for the next live. He said, please don't leave. I'll send 40. Sent 40. No, you didn't. You didn't send 40, brother. If you send, you can't fool the algorithm to sending money because I can tell when you donate. Everybody can tell when you donate. I can see the money I made up here, bro. So the guy is basically the guy. I think you're a racist. You know what I'm saying? I think you're a racist because you come in here asking those questions, and then you act like you just sent $40. I'm about to block you from the channel before I end this live. Are you tired? I mean, I'm not tired where I'm about to go to sleep after I get off live. Yep, so we're gonna block the guy from the channel permanently for playing. Like, don't even play with the money like that, bro. Yo, bro, I just sent $30. He sent it, bro. It popped up, and everyone. Bobby Hill lies. Anybody else want to send some fake money? Anybody else want to send some fake money? Guys, what city do we have in here, guys? We got 23 people in here. And we don't have 23 likes. What city are you guys from? Swedish meat bloods. We got Canada in the building. I gotta pay for his welfare. I tell you what. Well, tell me. Hey, OG Booga 77 said, hey. My evening is going good so far. Oh yeah, gotta stay hydrated. Thank you. Sergeant Bubba said, guess what? That Jesus love you. We're gonna block a couple more people from the channel. We're gonna block a couple more people from the channel, guys. Hey, bro. I hate Wyoming. When you visited Memphis? I haven't visited Memphis ever since last year. What you have for dinner? I had steak. Not like chopped up steak meat with beans on top of some tater tots and some cheese, some nacho cheese on top of that. Yeah, that shit was fire, bro. And it was chocolate steak. Oh, we're about to get rid of Bobby Hill. Bobby Hill. Hey guys, if you guys want me to get rid of Bobby Hill, put a 1 in the chat. If you guys want me to get rid of Bobby Hill, put a 1 in the chat. I don't know what a racist white man is doing on my channel anyway. Like, come on. Name Bobby. You make Bobbies look bad, bro. Fuck out of here, homeboy. He's out of here. A lot of you guys putting 2s, 9s, 2s, 8. I'm about to block all of y'all. How about that? Everybody who posted a number that was not a 1 or a 2, you're getting blocked. Gritty Cookies. Anna Banana. Anna would want him to stay. You know, Karen would want Bobby to stay. How about that? Yeah. A lot of American white people love that racist stuff. They love it. It makes their teeth white. You hear me? You know, saying the jokes. It's crazy. No, I'm not blocking everybody. William said, "I'll subscribe if you say this." You ain't got to subscribe to my channel. I ain't said nothing. I ain't saying nothing from you, brother. You know how many subscribers I got, and do you think that you would matter? Honestly, like you probably don't even have any subscribers. I have thousands of subscribers, and he thinking that one subscriber, he's gonna get me to say something, and he's a one subscriber. How about you super chat? Super chat. Why don't your broke ass super chat? A lot of y'all are broke. How about that? A lot of you dudes are broke. You wanna be gang members. Wanna be thug life. A lot of you poor white guys wanna be rich Brad. That's why you talk about black people so much, because you want to be the rich, good white man. The white man who's actually friendly and nice and has character and stuff like that. A lot of you poor guys, that's why you be racist in the comments. How about that? No, it's just about that time for me to go in on y'all broke ass people. How about that? A lot of you guys got questions you won't answer, but you can't pay. He said you mad. This dude beard is nasty and patchy. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Amaze Facts. You call other people broke, but you asking for money on Facebook Live. The thing about it, guys, Anna Banana, that is a very 304 name that you will put banana behind Anna. That's very 304ish, And she said, you call other people broke, but you're asking for money on YouTube Live. The thing about it that you guys don't understand is that I have my channel, me being a content creator, that's the way people support the channel. People support the content creator. You know, like this is no different than a live comedy show. This is no different than Netflix. I am a product, Anna, with the 304 banana. I am a product. And no matter what you guys say, if you don't support, I'm still going to get money. I'm still going to get money. That's what you guys don't understand, stupid. I'm still going to get bread, bruh. And even though a lot of you guys are not supporting the channel, which the easiest way for you to support the channel is to thumbs up the video, people are still going to support this channel anyway, guys. You're not stopping anything. A lot of you wish your channel did this. A lot of you guys wish your channel did this. A lot of you guys are, you're on my live. That's valuable. That's very valuable. I got over 600 people. It's 21 people in here right now. And the number goes up and down. I'd have had over 600 people so far that have been on this live, guys. I done already made over $5 just from talking on live. And sometimes I make way more than that. Like, come on, bro. Like, you guys are haters. He said that's cap. Matt blocked from the channel. I hate Wyoming. Said, how is that racist? Little fish said, never give up. Wyoming with what with the racist emojis. I don't know I don't know, but what is your content about? My content is about modern women, finances, money, struggling in the black community, struggling in modern people, travel. Like my channel is basically about growth, you guys. Growth in all aspects. My channel, you never know what we'll talk about one day, you know. But it's legit. That Wyoming said, how much do you make a month off of YouTube? Not enough. Not enough to quit a job. How about that? Your beard still won't connect. What this channel about? Boneless skins, $1.99. How much do you make a month? Personal question. Asking personal questions. Guys, I'm about to end this live, guys. Well, I'm gonna holler at you guys on the next video. Unless you guys want to support the channel. If you want to support the channel, we'll stay live. If not, then I'm gonna bid you guys a good night. She said move back from the camera, goddamn. On my live. This is my live, guys. I'm gonna holler at you guys on the next video. Thank you guys for everybody who did support the channel. The people who did support the channel. The people who do rock with me. You know. I hope you guys have a good night. And I hope you have a good start of a good Monday and the rest of the week. So thanks for liking the channel. Thanks for liking the channel. I'm gonna holler at you guys.